Hello everyone, welcome to all for lecture series of Naval Architecture for MEO examination. In this lecture series, we are going to cover syllabus of class 1, class 2 and class 4 examination. If you are visiting our YouTube channel first time, please like, share and subscribe. Our YouTube channel is MEO exam Naval Architecture. This is the fourth lecture of the series of naval architecture subject, which is specifically made for MEO examination. So in earlier classes, we have discussed that what is the use of hydrostatic pressure in case of naval architecture. We have seen how to find the load acting on the horizontal plane as well as a load acting on the vertical plane. Load acting on the horizontal plane, it means that we have seen in case of a ship, it is a tank top and outer bottom plating of the double bottom tank. In case of a vertical plane, it means it is a side shell as well as a bulkhead. So these both the cases we have seen, and we found the load acting on the horizontal plane as well as a load acting on the vertical plane. In today's class, we are going to start discussing about the load acting on the vertical plane, but where will be the location of that load which is acting on the vertical plane. So the location where the whole load is going to concentrate for the vertical plane is called as a center of pressure. I am repeating the definition. The load acting on the vertical plane will be at the center of pressure. Load acting on the vertical plane will be assumed to concentrate on the center of pressure. Okay, so how to calculate the location of the center of pressure, that we are going to deal in today's class. So how to proceed for that? To understand this phenomena, so you can just so what is mean of center of pressure? Center of pressure location of load acting on a vertical plane. Vertical plane, it means in our case it is a bulkhead. Location of the load acting on the vertical plane, that is a bulkhead. For example, I will consider this is the bulkhead and the water is filled up to the top of the tank. So this will be a level of the free surface. Up to the top of the tank, the water is filled. Then if I ask you find out the load acting on the bulkhead, it will be like this. So this is the load diagram. This is the load diagram. It means at the top of the bulkhead where the free surface is there, pressure will be 0, and at the bottom pressure will be maximum. Now we know that this pressure is distributing linearly from the top to the bottom, but where the whole pressure, or you can say the whole load, is going to concentrate at some location of the bulkhead, and that location we are calling as a center of pressure. We are calling as a center of pressure. So you can consider this is the, first of all, this is the transverse view of bulkhead. So this is the location of the center of pressure where the whole load is going to concentrate. So perpendicular to the screen, that load is going to act. Okay, so the distance from the free surface to the location of the center of pressure, that we called as a H bar. That you can call it as a H bar from the free surface. Now if you want to calculate the location of the center of pressure, there are two methods. Calculation of center of pressure. So there are two methods. First method is using a simple formula, and the second method is using load diagram. Using the load diagram. So we will start finding the center of pressure location using a simple formula first. Then we will see how to find the center of pressure by using the load diagram. Okay. Now, first method, calculation of center of pressure using a simple formula. So how to proceed for that? Now consider a bulkhead of a rectangular shape, and water surface is up to the top of the bulkhead. It means this is the level of the free surface. H is equal to 0 will be here. Now if this is a condition, how to proceed for that? So there is a simple formula available for that to calculate the center of pressure. So in short, I will write the center of pressure is a COP, that is equal to I infinity divided by A into H. I will tell you all the things. Infinity means free surface line. Infinity means free surface line. Otherwise, we can write like this: I surface divided by A into H. So what are these quantities are there? I surface, it means moment of inertia of bulkhead from a surface. Moment of inertia of the bulkhead from the surface, that we are calling as a I surface. A is the area of the bulkhead, and capital H is the distance of centroid of bulkhead from free surface, that is your H. I hope all of you understood the notation which is used in the formula. I am repeating once again. COP, that is center of pressure, is equal to I infinity divided by AH. Also you can write I surface divided by AH. What is I surface? I surface is a moment of inertia of the bulkhead from a surface. A is the area of the bulkhead. H is the distance of the centroid of the bulkhead from the free surface. Now I will write the formula once again here. I surface divided by AH. So I will draw this diagram here. So this is the water line, H is equal to 0, and this water line we are calling as now I surface. Now this bulkhead is having the centroid somewhere here. This is the centroidal line. I will call that centroidal line as a neutral axis. You can call it as a centroid or you can call it as a neutral axis. It means that somewhere at this location you have a center of gravity, or you can say centroid of the bulkhead. So there will be one axis passing through the centroid, that is called as a neutral axis. There is one axis passing through the centroid of the bulkhead, and that axis is called as a neutral axis. So neutral axis is always parallel to the free surface, So this line and this line both are parallel to each other. Okay. Now how to calculate the I surface? By using parallel axis theorem. Parallel axis theorem. By using the parallel axis theorem, I want to find out the moment of inertia of this bulkhead about the I surface that is equal to, you can write like this, moment of inertia of this bulkhead about its own neutral axis, or you can say about its own centroid. So I am writing INA plus area of the bulkhead into what is the distance between the surface and the neutral axis. In this case, the distance is h. From the free surface to the neutral axis, the vertical distance is h. So formula becomes like this. I surface is equal to INA plus AH square. I am repeating, INA is the moment of inertia of a bulkhead about its own neutral axis, that is called as the INA, and neutral axis is the axis passing through the centroid of the bulkhead, that is your INA, plus AH square, plus AH square. Now what is H? H is the distance between the neutral axis and the surface, that is the a gap between the surface and the neutral axis. In this case it is a H. Okay, so the formula you can write like this: I surface is equal to INA plus AH square divided by AH. Then this formula becomes divide AH to individual. The formula becomes INA divided by AH plus this AA get cancelled. The only thing is left H. So this is the formula to find the center of pressure. Okay, to find the center of pressure, and that center of pressure will be measured from the surface. From the surface. Why it is coming from the surface? Because we have used here moment of inertia about the surface. That's the reason whatever the value or number is coming, that will be from the free surface or the only surface. I hope everything is clear. I will give one more example to understand the same concept. Now the center of pressure formula will be remain same, that will be I surface divided by AH. Then you can write this I surface is equal to INA divided by AH plus H. Then the main thing and the most important thing that you have to understand here, H is this thing already we have discussed in the earlier classes, so I am repeating once again here. H is the distance of centroid of a bulkhead from the surface, or you can say from the water surface. So what is the meaning of this? Now consider that I have a bulkhead like this. Now in this case, water is here, water level is here, and this bulkhead is completely submerged under the water. How? Consider that you have a sounding pipe over here and water is enter inside the sounding pipe up to here. So we can say this is the free surface now. H is equal to 0. H is equal to 0 is here. Now in this case, where is the centroid? Centroid of the bulkhead, it is not going to change. The centroid will be, if it is a triangle, if the depth is d, the centroid will be at the half only from the top of the bulkhead. But this H, the definition of the H means you have to measure this H from the free surface to the centroidal location. This is H. So we know this value, how much the water level rises in the sounding pipe. I can call this is a Y here. So H will be Y plus D by 2. Like this you have a H. Remaining thing will be remains same, INA. Now we will see different conditions. Suppose you have a bulkhead is a rectangle. Bulkhead is a rectangle type. Bulkhead is a, you have a rectangle type, and the width of the bulkhead is B, and the depth of the bulkhead is D. So what will be the moment of inertia of the rectangle about its own neutral axis? That will be BD cube by 12. That will be BD cube by 12. So this is applicable for the rectangle. Suppose if you have a bulkhead like if the bulkhead is like this, you have a triangular bulkhead where this is called as the apex. This is called as the apex, and this is the base. So generally, the triangular bulkhead you may see at the peak bulkheads will be there in case of a ship. It may be a triangular type. So in this case, apex at the bottom and the base is at the surface. So in this case, the neutral axis will be this one. So neutral axis will be from the base. If you consider the total depth of the this triangle is D, so the distance of the neutral axis or the location of the centroid of the triangle from the base, it will be D by 3, and from the apex it will be 2D by 3. It will be D by 3 and 2D by 3. So if this is a condition, if the bulkhead is a triangular, so in this case, how much will be the INA? How much will be the INA? That will be so in this case, if the bulkhead is a triangular, the INA will be BD cube by 36. BD cube by 36. This is applicable for the triangle. This is applicable for the triangle. So you have a triangle here. So like this, you have a, if the bulkhead is a rectangle type, so INA will be BD cube by 12. If the bulkhead is like a triangular, then INA will be BD cube by 36. So like this formulas are there, we can utilize for solving the numerical. Okay. Now, if you want to do this calculation, if you want to do the calculation to calculate the center of pressure for the triangle, we will do like this. So at this moment, I am considering the free surface is at the top of the bulkhead here. This is the neutral axis. From here to here, the distance is D by 3, provided the total depth of the bulkhead is capital D. So how to proceed for the calculation of the center of pressure? It will be center of pressure is equal to INA divided by AH plus H. So what is INA? That will be BD cube by 36 divided by area of the triangle will be half into base into depth into what is H. In this case, H will be D by 3 plus D by 3. Now you can solve this. So you have this B get cancelled, this d square is there, that will be get cancelled. 3 multiplied by 2, it will be a 6. 36 by this is a 6. So final thing which is left will be d by 6 plus d by 3. It will be 3d by 6. Then it will be, so center of pressure will be at the d by 2. Center of pressure will be at the d by 2. So what I want to discuss here, you can see in this case the centroidal location we are calling as a h. H is d by 3, but you can see the center of pressure we will call as a h bar. So that h bar will be coming d by 2. It is coming at a d by 2. If you want to understand by the some numerical value, you can consider d we will take as a 9. If you take depth as a 9, so 9 by 3, it will come 3 meter from the free surface. And for the center of pressure, if you take d is a 9 divided by 2, it will be 4.5. So what you understood this, center of pressure will be always below the centroid. Center of pressure is always below the centroid. This thing we are concluding from this discussion. So it will be somewhere here. So the center of pressure location will be always below the centroid. Always below the centroid. This is the centroid location, and this will be the center of pressure. So we will see the calculations which we have done for the bulkheads. If it is a rectangle type bulkhead, if it is a triangular type bulkhead, if the bulkhead or any object like having a circular shape, if this is the condition, how to find the center of pressure. So this thing you can see here, which we have already done for the triangle, but still we can see we have a collection of all the formulas together here. So you can see the rectangle plane is there. The formula to calculate the center of pressure is INA by AH plus H. So for the rectangle, INA will be BD cube by 12 divided by area of the rectangle is a BD. Centroid of the rectangle from the free surface will be D by 2. This will be H D by 2. If you substitute that, you will get the center of pressure for the rectangular plane will be 2D by 3. 2D by 3. Okay. So like this, we can do the calculation for a center of pressure for different kinds of the shapes of the bulkheads. So you can see same thing is we have done for the triangular plane as well as for the circular plane. Now we'll have a one numerical. So all of you please note down this numerical and we'll have a discussion on that. So in this numerical you can see a peak bulkhead. Peak means I told you forward peak and aft peak. So peak bulkhead is in the form of a triangle. Peak bulkhead is in the form of a triangle, and simultaneously we will draw the diagram so it will be easy to understand. It is in the form of a triangle. Apex down means the condition is like this. Apex is down. This is the apex. 6 meter wide at the top. 6 meter wide at the top and 9 meter deep. Is a 9 meter deep. The tank is filled with the seawater. The tank is filled with the seawater. The density will be 1025 kg per meter cube. Calculate the load on the bulkhead and the position of center of pressure relative to the top of the bulkhead. If there are two conditions here, the first condition is the water is at the up to the top of the bulkhead. This is the first condition. And second condition is there is a sounding pipe from above the top of the bulkhead, and water has entered in the sounding pipe 4 meters above the top of the bulkhead. This is the two conditions. Okay, so we will solve that numerical one by one. First, we will do for the condition A. So you have a bulkhead like this, and the water is up to the top of the bulkhead. Now first of all, we will calculate the load acting on the bulkhead. Load acting on the bulkhead. So what is the formula for the load acting on the bulkhead? So I will call like this: load acting on bulkhead. So the formula is like this: rho G A H. So in this case, what is the rho? The seawater, so rho will be 1025. G is 9.81. A is the area of this bulkhead, that will be 1 by 2 base into height into H. H is the distance of the centroid from the free surface. So in this case, centroid of the triangle will be at this location. It will be H by it will be D by 3. So H will be D by 3. So depth is how much? 9. It will be 9 by 3. So if you solve this, you will get some value. That will be, it was coming around 914 kilonewton. Okay, so that is the load acting on the bulkhead. Now okay, so there is small mistake in the calculation. So it is not 914. It will be 814 kilonewton. So like this, you can calculate the load acting on the bulkhead. Condition is a water surface at the top of the bulkhead. The second point is you have to find out the center of pressure location. So I will not suggest to mug up the formula of the center of pressure. I will suggest you to do the calculation of the center of pressure. What is the formula? INA divided by AH plus H. So what is INA? It will be BD cube by 36 divided by half into P into D into H will be D by 3 plus D by 3. So you can do the calculation directly here. This D get cancelled. This will be cancelled. So finally it will come D by 6 plus D by 3. It will be coming D by 2. It will be coming D by 2. So we know what is the uh, depth of the bulkhead, that is a 9 divided by 2. So answer will come 4.5 meter. So this is the location of the center of pressure. Okay, I hope this sub question is understood. So like this, you can do the calculation for the second part. So now we'll start the second question, or you can say the sub question B. In that case, what they have asked that we have again a triangular bulkhead is there, and there is a one sounding pipe, and water enters in the sounding pipe. It means that now the free surface will be at this location. The free surface will be at this location. Location of the centroid of the bulkhead, it doesn't change. It will be remains at the same place. So if the depth is D, then from the top of the bulkhead, it will be at D by 3. And this location they have given to us, that is around 4 meter. That is around 4 meter. So now how to proceed for the load acting on the bulkhead? How to proceed for the load acting on the bulkhead? What is the formula for the load? Rho G A H. Now what is rho? Rho is the density. It is 1025 9.81. The area will be 1 by 2. Base was 6 meter. Depth of the whole bulkhead is 9 into H. H will be from the free surface. It is 4 plus D by 3. D in our case now 9. It will be 9 by 3. If you solve this, the answer you will get 1901 kilonewton. That is shown here. That is a load acting on the bulkhead. When the water surface is risen 4 meter above the top of the bulkhead. Now you can do the calculation for the center of pressure. How to calculate the center of pressure? This is the formula INA by AH plus H. So INA will be again as it is BDQ by 36 divided by A. Now only thing is going to change here H. H will be 4 plus D by 3, that is 9 by 3. This thing only going to change compared to earlier. That's the reason I was telling you. Now in this case, the center of pressure value is not constant. It won't be D by 2. It is not a D by 2 as we have seen. The standard condition was a D by 2. So this is applicable only and only when the free surface is at the top of the bulkhead. But in this case, the free surface is not the top of the bulkhead. It is above the top of the bulkhead 4 meter. So that's the reason I am suggesting to everyone that don't try to mug up this formula. This is not a standard formula. So all of you please remember this formula and then solve the numeric. Now you got here center of pressure from the surface is 7.642, but they are asking find out the center of pressure from the top of the bulkhead. So the center of pressure value which we got that is from here, h is equal to 0. From here to here it is 7.642 meter, but I want the center of pressure value from the top of the bulkhead. So from here to here it was a 4 meter. So the value will be 7.642 minus 4. The value is coming 3.642 meter from the 642 meter from the top of the bulkhead. From the top of the bulkhead, the center of pressure is this much. I hope everything is clear what we have discussed in today's class. We'll have a few more numericals in upcoming class. So all of you be tuned with our YouTube channel. Thank you.